Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 24 of an Elder Scrolls Online Standard Edition walkthrough. When we last left off, we just had one more task to do before finishing the zone storyline for Vvardenfell. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. We just have to participate in this ceremony. Alright, we were sent to get the Archcanon Signet, and I don't know exactly where it is. I'm going to search his lockbox. Well, there it is, right there. There's all kinds of stuff in here to take. Since he turned out to be a Daedric... somebody who was working for the Daedra, and he's a Daedra himself. We don't have to worry about stealing his stuff. We can just take it. I believe I need to... yeah, I need to take this Signet and bring it back to Lord Vivec. Okay, so Vivec is not there. He must have gone to the place where the ceremony is going to be held. This is to reward people who participated in the efforts to stop the crisis.
Rejoice. You cursed the darkness with good reason. Now praise the return of the light.
See if I can talk to anybody else. Nope. Have to talk to Vivec first.
The eyes and ears of the warrior poet returns, and just in time for the gathering crowd. Were you able to locate the Archcanon's signet?
Yes, I have the signet right here.
Continue to guard it, for it represents not only my loyal servant Tarvis, but also the past and future of my priesthood. And take this as well, to aid you in your next task.
What's in this bag?
You have been my eyes and ears in the world. Now be my hands. Within the modest sack resides gifts for my faithful servants. Blessings from me, though I would have you deliver them. You served me in adversity. Now join me in celebration.
What do you want me to do?
As I call forth my faithful, reach into the sack and give them the first thing you find. They shall hear my words of praise and gratitude, while it shall be your hand that rewards them. Are you ready, friend of Vivec?
I'm ready.
Overseer Shiralas, step forth. Overseer Shiralas, you sacrificed your blessing stones to aid the warrior poet. Well done. Take these recharged stones and finish building my city, after relaxing with your patient wife.
Thank you, Lord Vivec. I shall do as you ask.
Barrowsar, approach. Your knowledge of the mysteries of my brother Sotha Seal and the intricate twists and turns of portal magic were invaluable. Take this and use it well to further your experiments.
Gemstones, filled with a tiny fraction of divine energy. amazing and so very generous. With careful tuning, this could improve portal magic 100-fold. Thank you.
Canon Levoul, kneel before me.
Was that... Did Lord Vivec summon me?
You sure did, Levoul. Get over here.
Archcanon Tarvis served us well until his death. But when I was most in need of assistance, Canon Levoul rose to the occasion. Now rise once more as Archcanon Levoul.
My lord, I'm not worthy. But I shall endeavor to become so. Thank you. And I can't wait to inform my ancestors.
In every poem, it's the last stanza that holds the most meaning. Once a stranger to our land, now a friend forever. Step forward.
Wait. Oh, that's me.
You come before me with an empty sack, but have no fear. As I have written, treat your enemies well, and your friends even better. Know that I consider you to be a very good friend. Will you accept the honor I'm about to bestow upon you?
I accept, Lord Vivec.
Then let it be known that from this moment forth, you shall be called the Champion of Vivec, and along with my thanks, take this modest reward. I foresee even greater achievements in your future. But for now, be content to be the hero of Morrowind.
Alright, he's giving me a breastplate that I won't use, but that's okay.
Now go forth and rejoice.
You restored Lord Vivec and saved Vivec City.
The warrior poet shall write of your deeds in story and song, my friend. You will be remembered for your service to Vvardenfell. Now go. See the wonders of our great land.
I sure will.
There are others who need your help. Of that, I am certain.
And I will help them, if they pay.
How much longer do I need to stay here? Social situations have never been my strong suit. I want to get back to my tower and experiment with this wonderful gift Vivec bestowed upon me. I already have ideas how to improve magical transportation.
I have no idea, Barrelzar. Sorry, you'll have to figure that out on your own. Siren?
I may not consider him to be a true deity, but Vivec doesn't seem to be an entirely bad sort. I'll be heading back to my tribe soon. I'm glad we got a chance to see each other again before I take my leave.
Are you doing alright after all this?
I lost my brother to ambition and became the champion of Azora. From that point of view, I suppose I'm doing as well as can be expected. I'll return to the tribes, pick up where Chodala and I left off, before he decided he was the Nerevarine.
Has Azora told you anything else?
Not directly, but I do have a sense that malignant forces are gathering on the plains of Oblivion. But that could just be the scrib jelly and cheese I ate for lunch.
I understand.
Farewell, Outlander. May the Queen of the Night Sky guide you on your travels.
Me? Among all these fine people? When I received Lord Vivec's summons, I didn't even change my clothes. I feel honored and embarrassed all at once.
A vacation. I don't think Shiralas has taken time off since we got married. I hear Seydanine is beautiful this time of year. Maybe we could take a cruise up the coast.
And there's Naryu.
I've never been fond of the living gods, so I consider this a punishment. The first of many meaningless tasks the Grand Master will give me until he determines that I've suffered enough for the Vea debacle. Ugh, how I long for a nice, juicy writ.
I had no idea you were in Lord Vivec's good graces. Perhaps you could put in a good word for me. I'm currently in negotiations with House Redoran about rebuilding a settlement. And have no fear, I'll keep my end of the bargain with the Ashlanders.
Alright, good. Canon Lavul won't talk to me. Wait, yeah, he will.
Archcanon. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. Still, it's been a grand adventure, hasn't it, my friend?
It
I
has.
suppose if I could survive everything that happened, I can certainly serve as the High Priest to Lord Vivec. How hard could it be?
He's just going to say the same
The
thing.
warrior poet.
Yeah. Alright, that's it. So let's see what we've got as far as quests left over. We've got a call for aid and reclaiming boss. Let me go ahead and finish this call for aid quest. This basically just unlocks the daily quests from this area.
Another adventurer looking for work?
I saw a notice that you're in need of help.
Did you? Well, that's why it was posted. It's simple. Citizens tell us what they need, and we arrange for the job to be completed. You will be able to meet with a client before starting the task. They'll also have your reward, not us.
How do I receive jobs?
Belleru Omeril and her brother Traylan will handle your assignments. Check in with them frequently to see if they have a job for you. They'll inform you what you need to accomplish and who made the request.
Tell me more about Belleru Omeril's requests.
Belleru's requests may appear straightforward, but many adventurers find them difficult to accomplish. The assortment of enemies she'll ask you to face are all powerful, and I would recommend gathering allies before heading out.
Usually these quests involve killing a world boss, so you do have to have people helping you. Tell me more about Traylan Omeril's requests.
Traylan handles requests which the temple has special interests in. His tasks require more subtlety, but they are by no means easy. Make sure to listen to his explanations carefully. It's also a good idea to speak to the clients beforehand.
I'm interested in taking a job.
I would hope. You came to us, after all. Traylan and Belleru are just down the hall. They should already have assignments for you. Speak to either of them to get started.
Got 216 gold. So that's it. You can go talk to them. You see the green quest icons here. And every day they'll give you a different quest to do. To get more experience points and loot and all that kind of stuff. There's really no point in doing it unless you've already done every quest in the game, which would take a very long time. So next, I guess we'll go back to Voss and talk to Savarak. And then we'll see if we pick up any other quests along the way. If not, then we'll use the zone guide to find more quests. Meanwhile, let me go ahead and queue for a dungeon. I didn't want to do it while we were doing that ceremony and everything, because I didn't want the ceremony to be interrupted.
What?
Sorry.
I do hope you'll forgive my candor, but I must ask, what brings a bumbling outlander to my gathering house? Do you fancy yourself a Telvanni mage? No, I think not. You may take your leave. Immediately.
You're Savarak, aren't you?
Ah, I see the Noir is well informed. If you know that I am Savarak, you must also know that I rule Voss as its wizard magistrate. Do you bring me some petition, or is this just a social visit?
I hear your reign has been difficult for many of Voss's citizens.
Have a care how you speak, Outlander. It is true that certain of Voss's citizens have struggled during this period of transition, but I'm hardly to blame. They've taken Dratha's illness very hard. It's led to idleness and crude insubordination.
So it's true, you're abusing the people of Voss.
Someone has to. Dratha's mouth, Lane Sardry, refuses to assist me. She just lurks by her mistress's bedside in Tel Mora, scheming and fomenting unrest. People in crisis require a firm hand. If that offends your gentle sensibilities, move on.
Alright, well this guy sounds like he's as bad as the NPC that we talked to made him out to be. This is just letting me use a seat. I don't want to do that. Alright, let's go talk to the lane.
I'll check in on her again in the morning. For now, just get some rest, eh? You look awful.
Yes, thank you, Manuendo. And please let me know straight away if you make any progress on a cure.
Of course. And I meant what I said. Sleep, Lane.
Yes, yes. And who might you be?
I am...
It takes some
Residence, the
to
champion of
enter
Vivec.
Caravani Tower uninvited. Impressive. I'm Lane Sadri, mouth to the glorious Mistress Dratha. What is it you want, Outlander?
I've come to discuss the situation in Voss.
The situation? The catastrophe, more like. Savarak and his black snail mercenaries are strangling the life out of that town. I do what I can, but Savarak has the support of the Council. My hands are firmly tied. You, on the other hand...
How can I help?
Savarak won the support of the Council shortly after my mistress fell ill. I've always known him to be clever and enterprising, but all this wealth and muscle, that's new. Despots rule with swords and coin. Savarak has an abundance of both.
Do you know where the gold and mercenaries are coming from?
I don't, but I think we can find some answers in Savarak's manse. He's turned the old Berino house into a palace and a fortress. If you break in and find some evidence of corruption, I might be able to turn the council against him.
Alright, sounds good. What should I be looking for exactly?
This can't possibly be the first time someone's asked you to snoop through a wizard's manse.
It is, actually.
Just look for anything that seems out of place. Official documents often provide clues on this sort of thing. Letters too. You'll know it when you see it.
I've been asked to break into people's houses, but not wizards' manses. So, you're Dratha's mouth. What's wrong with her?
I wish I knew. Our resident herbalist, Manuendo, has been developing on a variety of cures. She's capable, brilliant even, but my confidence wanes. We know the illness deadens the mind and causes rigors in the limbs, but beyond that, we're stumped.
Alright. Let's go find out what's going on. Let's see what this guy says.
That new adept demanded unrestricted access to the mistress's books. Between you and me, I think he's a spy.
Oh, really? Where's the adept?
He went outside, complaining of a smell no one else can sense. It's a convenient excuse to meet with his contact, if you ask me.
Alright. Who's this? Nobody. This is Mistress Dratha's journal by Mistress Dratha, Telvanni Mage. Well, I can't say that the Telvanni house was never good for anything, at least after this find. Answers may come in the most unexpected places, but only fools ignore the resources available to them. I'll have to make sure to return the favor to my ever-pleasant house. Tribunal knows they would never let me hear the end of it if I did not. I knew that my answer would come from a troubled source. I do not fear the Daedra, but I hate the idea of bargaining with one. No matter. My need is that great. Who else would take up my mantle? I know of the costs, yet I remain resolute. I must. The research notes in this tomb are ignorant rubbish, naturally. Scholars with a lick of common sense are hard to come by these days, and I find that ever more true when dealing with my fellow Telvanni. However, I know the truth to this particular cultist chant, and it may hold the answers I'm looking for to solve my pressing need. Stones of cold fire burning blue. Call forth the servant of our Lord, a bargain we have come to make, to grant us with our due reward. A child could see that these stones of cold fire are necessary for the summoning ritual. I must find someone to collect these stones before it is too late. Someone strong enough to defeat Zykanaz. I'll need him weakened, even with the stones. If only competent help was easier to come by. Alright, that's interesting. Wonder if that had something to do with her getting sick. What about these guys? These guys know anything? No? This is the east coast of Vardenfell, where the Telvanni rule. They're powerful mages, but they're bad people. They enslave Argonians. And I think Khajiit as well, but mostly Argonians. Oh! Yeah. Gonna have to trespass. I was thinking there for a minute, uh-oh, I don't want to trespass. Then I realized, wait, I have to trespass. Gotta try to find clues. Right, now there's a hiding spot, but why would I need to use... I mean, it looks like the coast... Oh, okay, so there is a person right there. Let's see which way she moves. Oh, you know what? I can actually make a run for it now. Shipments and correspondence arrive on the tide. All outgoing freight, crew, and mail must be present and counted on Selville Island 1 hour prior to tide's ebb. No exceptions. Direct any questions or complaints to your direct superior, Captain Nissimel. Alright, that counted as evidence of corruption. I don't see anybody over here. Rylos, Nerandas requests a meeting. Usually I would send Nissimel, but a case of gout has rendered him useless. Given that you are his deputy, the task falls to you. Make haste to the wharf east of town and find out what troubles our friend. Nerandas insists on total secrecy, so you must use a passphrase. You will approach him and say, "The cliff racer takes wing," to which he will reply, "Its stench remains." I needn't remind you that the situation remains perilous so long as Dratha lives. Do not fail me. Savarak. Alright. Second piece of evidence of corruption. Alright, there's somebody. There's a guard walking around. Alright, walk to the other side. Sneak over here. Letter to Savarak. Sidura Savarak, the coin barons of House Hlalu are pleased with your progress, but there's much left undone. Enclosed is a letter of credit that should keep you well funded for now. One matter of consternation persists, Dratha's health. So long as that witch draws breath, our plans remain stymied. Your kinsmen in House Telvanni lack the Hlalu's attention to detail, but even the most foolish mage cannot be tricked forever. We must redouble our efforts. Do your part and all accounts will be paid. House Hlalu shall welcome you, and Telmora will be yours to rule. Alright, that pretty much proves it. He's conspiring with somebody, and obviously is wishing for her to die. I don't know if we really found clear proof that he was trying to kill her somehow. But it's definitely suspicious.
What is it?
You're back? I admit I didn't expect you to return. Forgive me. It's hard to know who to trust these days. It seems you actually do mean to help us. Did you find anything?
Alright, I'm going to show her the documents I found.
Honestly, what kind of idiot leaves this many documents lying about? Still nothing about my mistress's illness. Damn. Well, what do we know? House Halalo is bankrolling Savarak's operation. His wealth and mercenaries arrive via Selville Island.
Right, and one of his subordinates is supposed to attend a secret meeting.
Right, with someone named Narandus, yes? The Halalu's hatchet man here in Voss, no doubt. If they're using passphrases, they must not know each other by name or by face. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I sure am. I could try to meet with Narandas instead.
Exactly. Find Narandus near the wharf and use this passphrase. I'll have the few house guards still loyal to Mistress Dratha make sure no one approaches. We don't want the real contact to muck things up. Learn what you can, then make a swift exit.
All right.
Circumspection is the watchword of the day, and my crew and I are nothing if not circumspect. Would you like to hop aboard?
Nope, you're not the person I'm looking for, and the dungeon is ready. Now let's see if this is a new dungeon. Is this going to be Darkshade Caverns, Banished Cells, Arx Corinium, or City of Ash, or is it going to be somewhere new? So far, it looks like our healer has gone AFK or something. Might not be able to go just yet.
It's about fetching time. Well?
The Cliff Racer takes wing.
But the stench remains. You tell Vani's servants. Late. Always late. Our plot to kill Dratha proceeds at a snail's pace. I blame myself, in part. Telmora's fungal growth has proven to be more resilient to the toxin than I expected.
Alright, let's see, this is it. Alright, we're in. Crypt of Hearts. Which we have not done. At least I think we've not done it. I've got it written on my list of dungeons that we haven't done this one. Alright, the dungeon ended up being Crypt of Hearts 1, which I'm sure we've already done. It's the one with the teacher who her husband killed all of the students because he was jealous of one particular student. It's that one. We did it in a previous episode. As we gain levels, we'll eventually unlock more dungeons and we'll start to get some new ones that are higher level. But right now, this was just the same one, so I edited it out of the video. But we reached level 29, so time to go ahead and take... okay, so we can get a writing speed lesson, a writing stamina lesson, or writing capacity. Well, we definitely want writing speed, because our speed is not maxed out. And then let's see what I can spend these 2 skill points on. I've got a list here of skills that I need. Let's see about... Okay, so I don't have frozen armor listed, but I believe we do need frozen armor. And don't need anything there. As far as bow skills, I'm going to go ahead and take accuracy. And let's continue the story.
It's about fetching time. Well?
The Cliff Racer takes wing.
But the stench remains. You tell Vani's servants. Late. Always late. Our plot to kill Dratha proceeds at a snail's pace. I blame myself, in part. Tel Mora's fungal growth has proven to be more resilient to the toxin than I expected.
So we're poisoning the Tel Mora mushroom?
Of course we are! To release lethal spores!
I see.
What moon sugar cart did they drag you out of? I'm near to finishing the new toxin, but I need to know the current status of the infection. Examine the deceased nodule at the tower's base and report back.
I sure will. I'll report back with some guards that will arrest you.
Well, why are you still standing here? Go investigate the fungal growth.
By the way, I found a mini-map add-on. I've been looking for one for a long time, but the one that I ended up using is called Votan's Minimap. And it's just a plain minimap, no other features, which is exactly what I was looking for. So now I shouldn't have to keep hitting M over and over again like I usually do.
Who did I offend to get this post? I can't see the Magister. The steward gives me the barest access to her books, and I can't focus with that smell.
What smell?
Musty, rotting vegetable stench in the tower. I have a sensitive nose. The smell is subtle, but once you notice, it gnaws at you. I had to come outside to get some fresh air.
I see. I guess he's talking about the poison. There's a malignant growth. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and queue for a battleground. Boy, do I have something to tell you.
You still have your head on your shoulders, so it can't have gone all that poorly. Did you manage to learn anything?
The tower's fungal growth is killing Dratha. Savarak and Hlalu poisoned it.
What? Those fetching bastards! The answer was right here the whole time. Mistress, forgive me. Look, I'm no slouch when it comes to magic, but fungal infections are well outside my area of expertise. You'll have to find Menwendel, our herbalist.
Okay, where is this Menwendel?
She established a small nursery beside the tower. With any luck, she'll be there. If not, ask her assistant Grey Skies. Please don't dawdle. I'm not sure how much longer my mistress can hold on.
What will you do in the meantime?
I'll contact the Telvanni Council immediately. I'm sure they'll love to hear about Savarak's tawdry affair with those gold pinchers in House Halalu. If I know the council, and I do, Savarak will be feeding the shroom beetles by week's end.
Alright, and Vos will be free of his reign.
Indeed. The citizens of Vos will be free to go about their lives in peace. Although for Vos to truly flourish, we must also restore my Mistress Dratha to proper health. From the looks of things, she doesn't have much time.
Alright, there's my battleground. Alright, now I'm pretty sure we have not done this map before. So this is Chaosball. We've done Chaosball before, but not this map. This is Istirus Outpost, which I'm now looking at my notes. That is right, we have not done this, so this will be fun. Alright, the Chaos Ball is straight ahead. Now the way this works is you have to grab the ball. Actually, we've done this before, so if you've been watching the whole series, you already know, but for people that didn't watch earlier ones, you have to grab the ball. You get points for every second. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I went too forward. For every second you have the ball, you get points. Alright, we got the ball. Uh-oh, 2-on-1 now. And the ball is right there. Ah, dang, I fell off the side. Get out of this. Yeah. Standing in bad. We're in the lead, though. 70. Well, we're tied for the lead now. Alright, we got the ball and I'm with the person that has it. Try to help protect her. I think it's a female Khajiit that has it. Uh-oh.
Get the ball! Hold on to the ball!
Dropped it and got it back. Yeah. Alright, we're up to 190. 200 now. 300 more points and we'll win.
after that ball!
Ball. Let's be down below. Ran out of magicka. Couldn't heal myself. Maybe my bow. Maybe my bow needs to be charged? That doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess that's exactly what happened. Yeah.
Pick up that ball, or you'll preserve us. $50 points away from a win. Alright, that's it. I didn't do too well. 2 kills, 6 deaths. I was the worst player on the team. But still a win. We're up to 38 stamina points now. I'm going to go ahead and get Ranger. Reduces the stamina cost of bow abilities by 7%. And Hawkeye. Dealing damage with a light or heavy attack increases the damage of your bow abilities by 2% for 5 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. I think I need to get Arrow Spray eventually, but we'll figure that out next time I get a skill point.
Remember, Menwendel should be tending to her nursery just south of here. Show her that thing. I'm certain she'll know what it is. More importantly, she'll know how to help my mistress recover from its effects.
What will you do in the meantime?
I'll contact the Telvanni
Okay,
Council
yeah, we've already
immediately.
done this. got some gear. I just got a notice from Twitch Studios saying that Battleground was dropping some frames. I had looked up a YouTube video, and I guess that was consuming resources. So I hope it wasn't too bad.
Is someone there? Please, help me. Down here. It's you. Hist be praised. Savarak set those black snail thugs on us. A half-dozen of them. I tried to... Sorry, just... let me catch my breath.
It's alright. Where's Minwindle?
They took her.
Oh no.
She didn't make it easy. Bit one of their ears off and broke a flask over another one's face. But in the end, they were just too much for her. The leader kept shouting not to kill her. Said someone named Narandas needed her alive.
Which way did they go?
I heard one of them mention a hideout along the coast. There are a few old pirate dens south of here. Maybe they've claimed one. Minwindle knows more about the fungal towers than anyone. Hist only knows what they have planned for her.
Alright. It's like we got a rescue mission.
Don't worry about me, friend. Just find Minwindle.
Alright, I'll find her. Skin blights by any other name. Alright, so it looks like something an herbalist would have in her house. Ah, went the wrong way. Alright, the quest objective says to follow Minwindle's trail, so there should be a clue somewhere around here. Here's some columbine. Oh, some notes. Minwindle's notes. Broken bottle. This broken bottle was surrounded by a noxious fluid and other alchemical reagents. Minwindle may have tried to use it as a weapon. Help out this guy over here. A torn and tattered piece of clothing stained with grass, mud, and blood. It smells faintly of berries. Pinson. For the dark elves of Vardenfell, to find a black snail in one's salad means ill luck in the week ahead. A black snail on one's small clothes means imminent death. So I guess there are black snails in Pinson. Alright, that's it for this video. In the next episode, we'll go down into Pinson and try to rescue Minwindle. See you next time.